you go from boss to where you're doing the tasks and you're micromanaging, and you go to a leader to where you're guiding and giving empowerment and having the humility to listen that somebody else could have a better idea, and having the humility to be wrong and admit that you're wrong. That's that transition, and getting out of the weeds and into leadership from bossdom is kind of the key. And if you can start handing things off and trusting that somebody else is going to do it, and more importantly, having the acknowledgement that somebody else can probably do it better than you can. You know, when you're in that small business mode and you're only 2, 3, 5 people, and you're doing accounting and you're doing marketing and you're doing, think of all the daily steps that we have in a daily business. Well, if somebody else is probably better at marketing, somebody else is probably better at accounting, somebody else is probably better at one of those 5 things that you're dealing with on a daily basis than you are. Not because they're necessarily better, but because they can focus 100% on that one thing, versus you're trying to split between 20% of your time between 5 different things. You're never going to be great at it. Let somebody else be great at it. And they may not be the best at that one task than you are, but if that got done, it's better than being perfect. And that's how you grow. And that's how you can grow as a business and as a leader. And that's where the true growth from an operations standpoint happens, is when you start trusting other people to do some of the things. And yes, it may not be as perfect as you thought it could be, but you can't do this perfectly yourself.